What's going on, everybody? Scott Hilse here, enjoying this day by the pool on my roof. Even though the pool's closed, I still like to come up here and just think. It's a great place to think. As you can see around me, it's this beautiful landscape here in St. Louis, Missouri. But anyway, let's jump right into it. Lookalike audience ads. Ooh, lookalike audience ads. It's where it's at. It's what I've run both of my businesses off of. It's how I scaled both of my businesses to 6 figures, and it's why you should pursue them heavily. So when I first got into e-commerce and all this, I noticed there's this tab in audiences in the Facebook ads section called lookalike audiences, and I was like, that sounds interesting for sure. And then after that, I did a little bit of research on it, and then I realized, wow, this is like super powerful technology. I should try to use these as quick as possible. Now, before I continue, let me make this clear. This is not how to make lookalike audiences. This is lookalike audiences explained. This is important because not everybody can just jump into lookalike audiences and be successful. There's certain things you have to do before getting there, but getting there is the end goal. Getting to lookalike purchase audiences is the end goal, and that's where you should be focused right now. So lookalike audiences work like this. Facebook tracks every single behavior that you do. It tracks terms you use a lot. It tracks what websites you go, what ads you click on, you know? It even tracks what you're talking about on your phone if you have the Messenger app. Sorry, but Facebook's tracking everything you say, and Facebook marketers like me can come in and take advantage of that. So since Facebook's been tracking everybody's behaviors and data and everything, it's basically created this big Facebook brain where it knows everybody, sometimes even better than themselves. Like, it knows its users extremely well. So you can actually take advantage of this brain to do your audiences for you, and that's where lookalike audience comes in. So Facebook actually states in order to create an accurate lookalike audience, you must meet certain criteria in terms of numbers. So if you're trying to create a lookalike audience off of your visitors, you need 10,000 visitors minimum. If you're trying to create a lookalike audience from your added carters, you need 1,000 added cards minimum. But I started doing lookalike audiences around 500 added cards. So once you're getting that momentum, you can go ahead and do that. And then for purchases, you need a minimum of 100 purchases to create lookalike audience. And this is why the lookalike audiences are so beautiful. This whole system is just so beautiful and in sync. It's amazing. So let's just say you have 500 purchases on your website from Facebook ads. What you would do, you go into your audiences section and you create a custom audience, and then you'd have Facebook extract all those people who purchased you in the past 180 days. If it's longer than 180 days, you're gonna have to export your contacts directly from Shopify and then feed them into your audiences, and then from there, you're gonna create a lookalike audience from that custom audience. And the more data you can give these lookalike audiences, the more accurate they're gonna be. But this is why it's so awesome. So you come in, say you got the 100 purchases, okay? So you're gonna create an audience with all your purchases, and then you can create a lookalike audience by feeding Facebook all this data. And then Facebook is gonna pull between 2 million and 22 million, depending on the country you're in, people who look most like the people you gave it. So that's the terms they're using in comments, the things they're sharing, the things they're liking, the websites they're going to, the behaviors. Everything is gonna fizzle down into 2.1 million for 1% and then 22 million for 10%. And the smaller the percentage, the more accurate it's gonna be, but it's important to test them all. So why this is so awesome is because this is how the whole structure of your ad campaign should work. You're gonna focus on getting that certain amount. So if you're going for added carts or websites, 10,000 or 1,000, but once you get that certain amount, you're gonna create that lookalike audience, you're gonna market to them, you're gonna get more data, and with more data, you're gonna recreate the lookalike audience 1 to 2 weeks later, and now you have more data, which will make it more accurate, which will get you more sales, which will get you more data, which will make it more accurate when you recreate the lookalike audience, and then that's gonna get you more sales, and now you're getting all this new data. So now your lookalike audiences are getting super fucking accurate as hell, and you just keep compiling more data, more data, more data, and you're staying in this lookalike circle. It's important to stay in that lookalike circle and really focus down these lookalike audiences, because are you really gonna pretend that you know who to target better than Facebook themselves? Let Facebook do the hard work. Let them create the audiences, because as long as you follow this structure in this loop, you're gonna get into this little swirl of create lookalike audience, bring in a lot of sales, take all that data, create a new lookalike audience, bring in even more sales, get even more data, get an even more accurate lookalike audience, get even more sales, get even more data, and you scale, scale, scale like that with lookalike audience. I highly, highly stress you focus on getting to these lookalike audiences. In your campaign, you first want to start creating lookalike audiences once either you get 10,000 visits or whether you get 500-ish added cart, and then you're going to use that lookalike audience to do add to cart conversions, or if you're getting 20 to 30 purchases a week, go straight to the purchase conversion. conversion. Don't do add to cart and purchase conversions. They're gonna battle each other. That's a huge mistake. You cannot have two different conversions going on in the same campaign for the same product, because Facebook themselves said they're just gonna battle each other and you're just gonna waste a lot of money. So yeah guys, in terms of Facebook ads in general, you wanna think of it like a football game. Kickoff is the engagement ad. That's how you're gonna get your feedback. That's how you're gonna know that this product has potential. That's how you know people actually like your ad. And then the end zone is creating lookalike purchase audiences for purchase conversion ads. And again, don't do purchase conversions until you get 20 to 30 purchases a week. That comes from directly Facebook themselves. They actually say 50, but I think you're fine around 20 to 30 purchases consistently. And same with add to carts. Don't optimize for add to cart conversions until you get 20 to 30 add to carts a week. Facebook again says 50, but I think you're fine if you already got that flow of 20 to 30 a week. Hey guys, this is something I really wanted to cover today. Lookalike audiences. A lot of people, I'm surprised, don't even use them or haven't even heard of them. If I didn't have lookalike audiences, there's no way I would have been able to sell 170,000 on this one iPhone case and still going up. And by the way, if any of you guys want more information on how I do that, I do one product drop shipping. You can set and launch everything in like 4 to 5 hours. It's a way simpler, way more effective, way more revenue producing way of drop shipping, especially if you're a beginner. So if you want any more information on that, check it out below. All right guys, that's the end of this video. I just really wanted to cover this since a lot of people don't really know about lookalike audiences and don't really pursue them. I just wanted to lay this out so you get a more better understanding. If you actually want to learn how to do this, again, that link's in the description below. And if you have any questions or if you have any video suggestions for upcoming videos, be sure to drop them below. I love those so much, seeing those suggestions. I literally write down the good ones and I actually make them. And if you like this video, be sure to hit like. That helps me out so much. If you guys understand YouTube, hitting like helps the user out so much. Like, I appreciate that so much. So if you could do me that little favor of hitting like, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you like these videos, be sure to subscribe. I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds coming, and I'm really starting to take this channel seriously. You actually might notice the quality of this video might be a little better than the last ones. That's because I have a Canon 5D Mark III, and I'm actually learning the manual settings now. I was just doing auto before. The manual settings look way better. I can't wait to see this video when I'm editing it. And I actually have a 5D Mark IV coming this week with a way better lens too. Like, this lens is okay, but this is like one of the best Canon lenses you can buy and one of the best Canon cameras you can buy on top of it. So I'm super excited about that. I'm also getting a wireless mic this week too, so the quality of these videos are gonna go up dramatically. And I'm seeing a lot of you guys comment you want another day in the life of a dropshipper. I'll definitely be making some of those with a stabilizer this time, with a better camera. The 5D Mark IV even does autofocus. And actually I have ideas coming up for videos like taking a trip with a dropshipper and all this in the same format, because I'm getting a lot of people. Like, that's by far the most successful video I've ever made, and I'm super excited that it's already at 22,000 views right now in a week. That's pretty insane. So thank you guys so much for that. This is the end of this video. The future is looking bright for this channel. I appreciate every single one of you, and if you have any questions, leave them below. Be sure to hit like, subscribe. Peace.